use everything in Krishna's service. That's all. You have a house, use your house for satsang program. You have a house, you have a car, use it to come to the temple. You have money, use it to build the temple. You have your children, use them to serve Krishna. You engage them in serving Krishna. So if you don't have children, no problem. If you have children, also no problem. Nothing in this world becomes a problem if you are engaging in Krishna's service. So matter is like a snake if it is not used in Krishna's service. And if you are using it in Krishna's service, still it is a snake, but without fangs, without the tooth. It's not poisonous. So that's the first step. That is why Krishna in the 7th chapter especially, he gives that knowledge to perceive this world as his energy. You're an artist. Yes, no problem. Do paintings of Krishna. You're an architect. Make buildings for Krishna. Make temples for Krishna. You name it. You are very good at making garland. Make garland for Krishna. So whole world can become Vaikuntha just by accepting this one principle, that seeing everything as Krishna's energy. Once Srila Prabhupada was in a very high-storied building, in high-rise building in America. There he was standing near the window and then watching for 15-20 minutes. He was just watching something. Then one of his disciples went and asked Srila Prabhupada, "What are you watching?" And Srila Prabhupada was watching a huge traffic jam. It was a traffic jam. From the top of the building, you can see the entire road being jammed. Then the devotee asked Prabhupada, "What are you thinking?" And Srila Prabhupada said that I was thinking how to engage all these cars in Krishna's service. It was a traffic jam. But a pure devotee sees what? Matter has Krishna's energy. Bhakti Thakur, he said, Jedine Grihe Bhajana Deki. Sometimes people say that to find God I have to give up my house and go. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, the day in your house the kirtan is happening, bhajan is happening, that day your house is no more a house, it is Goloka itself. Jedine Grihe Bhajana Deki, Goloka. So this is what is the whole idea of bhakti. Many people have a lot of misconceptions about bhakti. That I have to give up something. No, you don't have to give up. You engage everything. Engage your assets, your situation, your karma in Krishna's service. That's all. That's bhakti. Now, jnanam teham savijnanam vakshyami. What is the meaning of vijnana? Vijnana means very simple. To know the two aspects of Krishna. So what are the two aspects of Krishna? One is the power of Krishna, other is the sweetness of Krishna. So the power of Krishna has been described as he is the source of everything, he is the creator, he is the maintainer, he is the destroyer, he is all the Aishwarya of Krishna, power of Krishna. Another one is what? The sweetness of Krishna. So this is called Vijnana. Vijnana means to know the Aishwarya and Madhurya of Krishna. What Aishwarya of Krishna is that of he is the creator of the world. In the Bhagavatam, both are described. Number one, what is described is Aishwarya. Aishwarya means the opulences of Krishna, the power of Krishna. How powerful is he? He is there as Mahavishnu. From his sweat pores, what are coming? Millions and millions of Brahmandas are coming. Andantarastha paramanu chayantarasya. At the same time, he is entering into every Brahmanda's Garbhodaksha Vishnu and entering into every atom as Kshirodaksha Vishnu. Now, this is wood, this is iron. Both are matter. Why? Why is it that they are manifesting different qualities? It is because Krishna has entered into every atom and manifesting these qualities. So, this is the power of Krishna. At the same time, there is sweetness of Krishna. What is the sweetness of Krishna? In spite of he being very powerful, but still he is actually controlled by the love of his devotees. That is the sweetness of Krishna. He is fear itself is afraid of Krishna, but now Krishna is afraid of Yashoda. So power of Krishna is that what? Fear itself is afraid of Krishna. And what is his sweetness? The same Krishna from whom the fear itself is afraid, is fearful. Now Krishna is afraid of Yashoda. So you can see in just one pastime, his greatness is there and his sweetness is there. That is called Vijnana. So Jnana, Vijnana. Sometimes them devotees say, oh, why all these things, study of scriptures, classes and all these things, just have bhakti, that's all. We don't have to study Bhagavad Gita. We don't have to study Bhagavatam. This is all jnana. This is all just for jnanis. Just have love. Love for Krishna. It's not going to happen. It comes only when you have jnana, vijnana. What is that jnana? To engage every person who is part and parcel of Krishna in Krishna service. To engage every object or everything in this world, every capacity of this world, every aspect of this world, every nature of yours or your family members in service of Krishna. This is called jnana. And what is vijnana? To constantly engross our mind in learning the Aishwarya of Krishna, and at the same time engross our mind in understanding relishing the sweetness of Krishna. So this is called actually bhakti. Now many times chanting is bhakti, hearing is bhakti, but there is science behind it. So today we spoke about the science behind the essence of Bhagavad Gita, which is bhakti. If you don't know the science, you go here and think that this world is also wonderful. One devotee told me, Prabhuji, I'm trying to balance spiritual and material. It is never going to happen. It is never going to happen. Because as long as you see material as material, till that time you will be suffering in this world. You have to see matter as what? Krishna's energy. Then there is no question of any balance. You don't have to balance because everything is spiritual. So this balance is very difficult. For example, you have a seesaw. That is a seesaw. You want to balance it. What is put one leg here, one leg here. We're going on balancing like this. It's never going to happen. Sometimes it's sometimes your whole life will be in tension only. So don't try to balance. Just become spiritual. That's all. If you go on balancing, you'll be always frustrated. There is no question of any balance in this world. A whole life, goal of life is to be Krishna conscious. That's all. Because without Krishna consciousness, life is just suffering and suffering and suffering. And for that Krishna consciousness, jnana and vijnana. Just see, the whole purpose is to bring you to this point. The essence of Bhagavad Gita is bhakti. But Krishna, when he started bhakti, description of bhakti yoga, he used two terms. What are the two terms? Jnanam teham, savijnanavidam, vakshyami asheshataha. Arjuna, I am going to speak to you jnana and vijnana asheshataha, without nothing left completely. Yat gyatva, once you know this, na bhuhyo anyajnatavyam avashishyate. Nothing else is left to be known. That is how this verse is so powerful. That is the 7th chapter, the 2nd verse. Jnanam teham savijnanam vakshyami asheshataha. Naiha bhuhyo anyajnatam avashishyate. Nothing else left is to be left known. And in that, what is the meaning of jnana? What is the jnana vijnana? And this is describing bhakti. This verse is talking about bhakti. But Krishna uses these two words, jnana and vijnana. Jnana means what? Two things. Knowing what? The jiva, the living entity. Knowing what? The matter. That these two should be engaged in Krishna's service because they are energies of Krishna. And what is the meaning of vijnana? Two things of Krishna. What are they?
Sweetness.
His power. Number two, his sweetness. His Aishwarya, his greatness and sweetness. If that greatness and sweetness is there, is found where? It is in the Srimad Bhagavatam. You will find the greatness of Krishna being described, meet his sweetness, greatness goes on constantly. So engross your mind in Bhagavatam, at the same time use everything in Krishna's service, including all of your assets, all of your abilities in Krishna's service. So this is called the essence of Bhagavad Gita. So we stop here. Any questions, please to ask. Yes. Yes.
A question, like I'm asking a very personal question, but still one can ask it in general also. Like if somebody who's like very dear and very important for one's life just leaves, so how to understand that it is also like a Krishna's blessing or Krishna's energy?
Yeah.
How to see it in a spiritual way?
Yeah. See, whose decision it is that he should leave? Whose decision it is? Krishna's decision. So that's what you be Krishna conscious. That's how it's all Krishna's. Ultimately, everything happens according to Krishna's plan. Everything happens according to Krishna's plan. Not in a blade of grass moves.
Krishna's sanction.
Krishna's sanction. So we try to do so many things for Krishna. We try to do so many things for Krishna. We plan so many things. And when you are planning so many things, Krishna is smiling. Plan. Do plan. Nice. Wonderful. Why he smiles? Why he smiles?
Might not exactly go like the plan.
He smiles for two reasons. This devotee is planning so many things for me. That is why he smiles. At the same time he smiles. You plan what I decide is going to happen. Isn't it? Whatever I decide is going to happen. So in this way, Krishna smiles for two reasons. So the devotee is planning. I want to build a temple for Krishna. I want to do this for Krishna. So Krishna is very smiling. Why? Because he is what? Huh? He's doing so many things for me. He's smiling. He's very happy. At the same time, he's smiling for another reason. What is that? You may plan. Man proposes, God disposes. So you may plan 100 things, but whose plan is going to be final? Krishna's plan. So that is why Krishna is smiling. You do all your planning ultimately. So these two reasons Krishna smiles. So that is why you have to accept everything happens according to the plan of Krishna. That's all. And then be happy with it. Because nothing happens according to your plan. That doesn't stop you from planning. That doesn't stop you from planning. You can go on planning and try to execute things, but ultimately what happens is according to Krishna's plan. Accept. That's called surrender. Oh Krishna, okay, you have another plan, don't worry. But that doesn't stop me from planning. Like for example now, your Tapas Prabhu left. He had so many plans. And Krishna had some other plan. But that doesn't mean you stop your planning. we go on planning for doing so many things, isn't it? So then Krishna has another plan. Who knows what plans Krishna has? We have no idea what plans Krishna has. 5 years back, I had never planned to come to Sweden. It happened, isn't it? I was not even knowing the spelling of Sweden. I was always thinking Sweden and Switzerland both are same. In India, most of the people have Sweden, Switzerland both same only. Then when I got the visa, I understood both are different. Even till today, many devotees say, how are you in Switzerland? Because in India, Switzerland is very famous. They say Swiss bank. Swiss means Sweden. We do all, who knows what is the difference? It's a fact. First time when I came to Sweden, that is the time I understood there is a difference between Sweden and Switzerland. I thought both are same, in spite of all the knowledge I had about geography and political sciences. I was thinking I was knowledgeable, but somehow it's ignorance. So who planned? It is Krishna's plan. I was first time when the Sannyas ministry told you should go to Sweden, I applied for it. Every day I was praying to Narasimha, I should not get visa. Somebody told it's so cold. I cannot tolerate Mumbai cold. What to speak of this? Plan of Krishna. So at the same time, I had developed 4 centers in one place in India, in the state of Rajasthan, for like 2014 till 2021. How many? 7 years. I did so many Bhagavad Kathas, that 4 centers. All of a sudden, I get the news that I am not supposed to go there anymore. Till now. So it's plan of Krishna. So I had so many plans to build 4 temples there. Yes, 4 temples. But now, nothing is happening there. Now they're asking me to go there, and now they're planning to build temples there. So it's plan of Krishna. 7 years, don't go there. 4 years, you don't go there, you go to Sweden. So, our whole life, you go on planning to do something wonderful for Krishna. It happens, well and good. Doesn't happen, it's Krishna's plan. If it happens, Krishna sanctioned your plan. It doesn't happen, Krishna has some other plan. Oh, any more questions?
Prabhu, we believe that Krishna's incarnation is from Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, right? Vishnu Bhagwan, isn't it?
Yeah, speak till.
Yeah, so why we have a lot of other avatars also, right?
Yeah.
Like Vamana, like Matsya avatar, Kurma avatar, like so many avatars. But only Krishna, we have Rama avatar also before this. So why do we worship only Krishna, like Krishna?
Do you know the Hare Krishna mantra?
Yes, I know.
Tell the mantra.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So what is the problem?
No, it's not a problem. But why we worship more of Krishna, leaving other incarnations as well.
In Bhagavatam you have Vaman's incarnation. We speak about Vamana also.
Yes, we do. But we highlight only.
Yeah, that is your question, isn't it? Ah. So we worship everyone.
Yes, we worship.
Because all are one only. Who is he?
Vishnu.
He is Krishna. So the fundamental problem with every South Indian has when they come to an ISKCON lecture is this. What is that thing? Hey, Vishnu comes as Krishna, and you say Krishna comes as different avatars. Okay. I'll ask you a question. Have you heard about Dashavatar? Can you tell the names of all the Dashavatars?
Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narsimha,
Vamana.
Parshurama.
Vamana.
Vamana, Parshurama, Rama, Krishna.
Where do you get Krishna's name?
8th.
No.
Buddha.
It is Balaram,
Balaram and then Krishna.
Buddha,
Buddha.
Kalki. In the 10 incarnations, Krishna's name is not there. What is the pramana for it? You heard about Dashavatara Stotra? Okay. Have you heard about Ashtapadis? You must have heard. Must have heard. There is one book or a kavya, Mahakavya, known as Gita Govinda. Heard about it in time? Okay. You heard about Dashavatara Stotra? Dashavatara Stotra, written by Jayadev Goswami in Gita Govinda. In the Dashavatara Stotra, Jayadev Goswami, he says, Keshava Drita, Meena Shaira, Jaya Jagadish Hare. Keshava Drita, Kashyapa Rupa, Jaya Jagadish Hare. Keshava Drita, Sukar Rupa, Jaya Jagadish Hare. Keshava Drita, Narahari Rupa, Jaya Jagadish Hare. It goes on, Keshava Drita, Dashavida Rupa, Jaya Jagadish Hare. Keshava took 10 forms, 10 incarnations. Keshava is who?
Krishna.
And these 10 incarnations are Krishna's incarnations. So when Jayadev Goswami is saying something, who are we to change? That is the reason Bhagavatam also says, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Ete Chansa Kalapamsam Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Now, though Krishna has taken incarnation in different forms, but Krishna is the original personality of God in spite of they not having any distinction between each other. During Deepavali time, you keep all the diyas, 9, take one diya and then light all of them and keep the la at the last each diya. All are same, but still one is special. Who is that one special? That one diya. The same way, there is no difference between Krishna, Rama, Narasimha, Vamana, no difference. But still there is one form who is special, who lit all the other forms. Who is he? He is Krishna. So Krishna's name is not in the 10 incarnations because Krishna is not an incarnation. Krishna is incarnator. He is incarnator. Krishna is avatari. And others are all what? Avatars. Krishna is avatari. Okay. So we worship Krishna because we are in the Sampradaya of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught us worshipping Krishna in the who is which Krishna? Vrindavan Krishna. In the Madhurya Rasa, special Rasa. Somebody is worshipping Ram, fine. Somebody is worshipping Vamana, fine, no problem. But worship Vishnu. Vishnu Tattvas. Fine. Okay, more questions? Yes.
Why does this common understanding, where does it come from that Vishnu incarnates as Krishna and all the other avatars?
Vishnu Puran says it. Vishnu is a common name for everyone. Vishnu is a common name for everyone. Vamana is also Vishnu. Krishna is also Vishnu. What is the meaning of Vishnu? Vishati Naha iti Vishnu. One who cannot be stopped from entering anywhere. That is called Vishnu. Vishati Naha means one who cannot be stopped from entering. He is one who has entered everywhere. He is called Vishnu. One who is all pervading is Vishnu. So Vamana is also Vishnu. Narasimha is also Vishnu. Is also Vishnu. And many people who talk about Vishnu, incarnated Vishnu, which Vishnu you ask, nobody knows. We have 3 Vishnus. Many people have no idea about 3 Vishnus. Karanadaksh Vishnu, Garbhodaksh Vishnu, Shivadaksh Vishnu. And actually, when you say Vishnu comes, Shirodaksh Vishnu is Paramatma. And any incarnation has to come, they come through Paramatma, that is Shirodaksh Vishnu. That is why the material world, if you see, it seems Vishnu is coming as Rama and going back, Vishnu is coming as Krishna is coming back, Vishnu is coming as Vamana and going back. But from the Paramyama point of view, all the incarnations, they are there eternally existing, they come through because Mahavishnu, Shirodaksh Vishnu, is a connection between the material and spiritual world. And that's the reason some scripture describe it from this point of view. Like there is a director of the company, managing director of the company. Now somebody in the sitting in the office is saying managing director can only come when the watchman opens the door. When the watchman opens it, then only he can come, otherwise he cannot come. That is what he perceives. But he is a managing director, right? He is owner of the entire company. Somebody can tell like that also, na? Only when the watchman opens the door, then only he can come inside. So it is like saying Krishna is incarnation of Vishnu. Is like saying that a managing director can only come inside unless he doesn't get the permission from watchman. Got it? Okay. More questions?
Just this example about that love is just for one person, and once it's like we also love father and brother, and so much love is there.
Yeah, you can have love for father, mother, and everyone in you, whomever you love, but keeping Krishna in center. If it is without Krishna, that love is going to give frustration. So just see, when a young boy falls in love with a young girl, and they get run away from the house, get married, and they get divorced. Bibhatsa. Is it crazy? Why? What happened to that love? Because they loved each other without Krishna, keeping Krishna in center. Without Krishna in center, like Prabhupada gives the example of when a girl gets married. Of course, here people don't have much idea about what actually is Vivaha. The girl and the boy would never have met each other, they've not even seen each other, they get married. In our family, till recently, all the marriages were done. The boy would see the girl would see the boy only on the day of marriage. They would see on that before, they don't even know. And the girl will be sent to a new house. She is now going to other house. And now she loves her in-laws, husband's brothers, husband. She has respect and love for everyone. But it is because of her husband. Because she sees them as what?
Connection.
In connection with her husband. So if you see and have love for your father or mother or anyone in connection with Krishna, then that is perfect. Otherwise anything direct is electrical shock. Short circuit. Yes.
In regard to this marriage without sin,
Ah.
because also in the Western world, the modern culture of dating,
Yes.
and now it just started after 1920s.
Yes.
That was dating in the world here.
Yes.
Here also,
Yeah.
it was just
Everywhere around the world there was only one culture. Vedic culture was only there. Everywhere around there was only one Vedic culture. It was there, yes.
Yes. In Vrindavan, everybody is shouting, Radhe, 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 Radhe.
Ah.
Why?
Because they are not followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Those who are followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they always say Radhe Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Why? Because Radha and Krishna can never be separated. This is one. And now the whole world is going to take bath in Radha Kund, Radhe, 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 they are going. But we are not interested in chanting the name of Radhe. The reason is, we are servants of Radharani. And we want to please Radharani. How do you please Radharani? By chanting Krishna's name. Radharani becomes happy when she hears whose name? So that is the reason we chant Krishna's name is to please because we are servants of Radharani. We are actually not we are not devotees of Krishna. We are devotees of Radharani. And devotees of Radharani, what do they want to do? Please Radharani. Huh? So those who say Radhe Radhe, after that what they say, Sham Milade.
Yes. Radhe Radhe Sham Milade.
Radhe Radhe, Sham Milade. Mil gaya, aap jao. You get lost. What is this? They are loving Krishna. But we, in the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we love whom? Shrimati Radharani. And how do you love Shrimati? What pleases Radharani is? Ah. Yes.
last time you were here, I asked you the question that if I understand everything here belongs to Krishna, and then I just do what I want, and I do it for Krishna.
That is why you have to do surrender to the spiritual master. When you do, you have to do according to the instructions of spiritual master.
Right.
Yeah. Simple, surrender. If you are not surrendered to the spiritual master Srila Prabhupada, and surrender to Srila Prabhupada means surrender to the organization.
Yeah.
If you surrender to the organization, then everything is perfect.
So what is his concept?
International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Somebody asked Srila Prabhupada, what is ISKCON? He told International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And devotee asked Srila Prabhupada, what is Krishna Consciousness? Prabhupada said, being conscious of Krishna. As simple as that. Yes, more questions?
What is consciousness of Krishna?
Being conscious of Krishna means to always think of Krishna. Smarta Vesatam Vishnu Visparta Vina Jadati Sarve Vidrisheda Shriyata Yore Vikinkara. If somebody kicks you, Hare Krishna. Sometimes with you, Hare Krishna. If somebody laughs at you, Hare Krishna. If somebody is born, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. If somebody dies, Hari Bol. In India, somebody, I called someone and asked, how is he? He was in the hospital. Then the devotee told me, Prabhuji, uska Hari Bol ho gaya. Hari Bol ho gaya. So, somebody is born, they say, Hari Bol. Somebody dies, Hari Bol. Somebody is happy, Hari Bol. Something, a loss happened, business loss, something happened, Hari Bol. So they think Hari Bol. Hi, hello, chodo. Hare Krishna bolo. That's all. For in all circumstances, Hare Krishna. You become angry, Hare Krishna. You want to welcome someone, Hare Krishna. In all circumstances, that is called Krishna consciousness. What else is there? So till somebody calls you mad, you are not Krishna conscious. Till somebody calls you mad. And who should call you mad? Your husband, your wife, your children, your friends, they should call you. Then only you are Krishna conscious. If somebody else calls it, it's not a big certificate.
But if everyone tells you you're mad,
Huh?
if everyone tells you're mad.
Mad for what? Krishna. Yes. Mad for Krishna. So mad people in the government hospital, mental hospital, they call the doctors mad only, isn't it? If you go and ask the patient, who is he? You show the doctor is mad. In the mental hospital, you go and ask a mad person, who is he? Showing a doctor is a mad person. He doesn't know.
I am the doctor. They even say I am the doctor.
Yeah, they are the doctor. So, what? कौन पागल है? There is one Hindi lecture by Prabhupada. Listen to it. कौन पागल है? Who is mad? This one lecture title like that only. Who is mad? Okay. So thank you. We stop here, and then last question, Mataji.
Maharaj, is it that by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, Srila Mahaprabhu, everybody who is in Gaudiya Vaishnava society is actually devotee of Srimati Radharani, or it's up to the personal taste, or can you explain?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this only. Radha Dasya. Somebody may be officially being connected to our organization. They may have some mood because of some association. But if you are strictly following the mood of Chaitanya, it is Radha Dasya. Dasi Bhavani. But we don't in general speak about it because it's only very close. When you advance more, when you're focused, then you chant Radha Ashtakam. Raghunath Das Goswami's literatures, that is all Prayojana Tattva. But at least get your 16 rounds proper first. Work hard for Krishna. All these things will be doing. So chanting 16 rounds every day, reading Bhagavatam every day, and then working hard for Krishna. Prabhupada at the age of 70, he worked so hard for Krishna. And unfortunately, these days, when I see the devotees, they are not working hard for Krishna. You should work hard. If you have 24 hours, you should work 20, you should work 26 hours for Krishna. Hard work. You want to be peaceful. If you want to be peaceful, you will not get anything. Stop here. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.